The Rainbow Tree, a story created by Cassiewonderland. Have you ever heard of a tree that glows in every color of the rainbow? In a magical forest, where flowers sparkle and birds sing together, there stands the rainbow tree. Once upon a time, in a forest where flowers glowed and birds sang in harmony, there stood a tree unlike any other. It was the rainbow tree, a giant shimmering tree with leaves that glowed in every color you could imagine. Red, blue, gold, purple, and green. Every creature in the forest loved the rainbow tree. Its colors lit up the skies at night, and its warmth filled the forest with joy. But this story is not just about a tree. It's about a little squirrel named Niki. Niki was quick and clever, with fluffy golden fur and the brightest eyes you've ever seen. She had a favorite game, zooming through the forest, searching for sparkly treasures to collect. "Whee!" she squeaked, leaping from branch to branch. "Another shiny pebble for my collection." Niki lived in a tall treehouse made of twigs and acorn shells. And inside, oh my, there were heaps of treasures. Glowing pebbles, rainbow-colored nuts, and even a crystal mushroom or two. Niki loved looking at her treasures, stacking them, sorting them, hiding them. But there was one thing Niki didn't love: sharing. When Bunny came by and asked, "Niki, may I have one of your rainbow nuts? I'm a bit hungry today." Niki quickly shut the door and said, "Nope, sorry, these are mine." When Bird chirped, "Could I borrow a shiny stone to decorate my nest?" Niki tucked the stone behind her back. "Maybe next time." And when Hedgehog asked for help building his tiny house, Niki simply twirled away. "I'm busy collecting more." Days passed, and something strange began to happen. The rainbow tree started to fade. Its colorful leaves turned dull. Its sparkle dimmed. The warm breeze around it turned cold. The animals noticed right away. "What's wrong with the rainbow tree?" whispered Bunny. "It looks sad," said Bird. Then the wise old owl flew down from his branch and said softly, "The rainbow tree is magic, yes, but it lives on more than sunlight. It glows when hearts are kind, when friends care for each other, when they share." The animals looked around. They had been feeling lonely lately, forgotten, and they all looked at Niki. That night, Niki curled up in her cozy treehouse, but sleep didn't come easy. She dreamed. The rainbow tree stood alone, grey and weeping. The forest was dark. The animals were sad, walking with drooped heads, shivering. "Why is everything so gloomy?" Niki asked in her dream. A voice replied, "Because the sparkle is gone, and it lives inside those who care." Niki gasped and woke up with a start. Her chest felt heavy. Her treehouse, once full of treasures, suddenly felt empty. She looked around. She remembered Bunny's hungry face, Bird's quiet chirp, Hedgehog's tired eyes. "What if I gave a little? What if I cared a lot?" she whispered. The next morning, Niki bounced down from her treehouse with arms full of treasures. First, she stopped by Bunny's den. "Here," Niki said softly, handing her a bag of rainbow nuts. "I saved the sweetest ones for you." Bunny's eyes sparkled. "Thank you, Niki." Then she flew to Bird's nest. "These shiny stones will make your nest the brightest in the forest." Bird flapped her wings with joy. "Oh, they're beautiful." And finally, Niki joined Hedgehog. Together, they stacked stones, built walls, and made a little glowing home. Hedgehog beamed. "I couldn't have done this without you." Niki smiled and felt something warm in her heart. It felt better than any treasure she'd ever kept. As Niki walked toward the rainbow tree, something amazing happened. A soft hum filled the air. The tree shimmered, first pink, then blue, then gold. One by one, the leaves lit up like fireworks. The forest glowed again. The breeze turned warm and sweet. The animals danced and hugged one another. The wise owl nodded. Kindness brings light. Sharing brings color. Caring makes the magic grow. Niki looked up at the tree, tears in her eyes, not of sadness, but joy. That night, under the glowing rainbow tree, the forest held a celebration. There were songs, twinkling lights, and even a nut pie. Niki stood before the tree and placed her most precious treasure, a heart-shaped gem, on a branch. It sparkled brighter than the stars above. "This," she said, "is for everyone." The animals cheered. From that day on, Niki still loved collecting, but she loved giving even more. And every time someone shared a treat, a toy, or a smile, the rainbow tree glowed just a little brighter. Sometimes, the brightest magic comes not from what we keep, but from what we share. When we give with love, we help the world glow just a little brighter.
In a forest full of color, where the rainbow leaves would glow, lived a little squirrel named Niki, fast and full of flow. She loved her sparkly treasures, her shiny little things, but didn't want to share them, not even shiny rings. The more you share, the brighter we shine. Hearts grow happy like sunshine on a vine. Kindness is magic, it glows like a tree. When you care for others, you're the best you can be. One day the tree stopped glowing, its colors went away. The forest felt so quiet, no laughter left to play. Then Niki had a dream at night and woke with teary eyes. She gathered all her treasures and said, "Let's make things right." The more you share, the brighter we shine. Hearts grow happy like sunshine on a vine. Kindness is magic, it glows like a tree. When you care for others, you're the best you can be. A nut for bunny, a gem for bird, a stone for hedgehog, kindness heard. With every gift, her heart grew light, and soon the tree was shining bright. The more you share, the brighter we shine. Together we're a rainbow by design. Kindness is magic, and now we see caring hearts light up the world like the rainbow tree.
If you like our channel, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.